still the season.
It's still the season of democracy.
Happy democracy.
We're going to celebrate democracy, all through the week or throughout the year. But let's narrow it down to Ogun State, the subnational, which is also playing its own part in delivering dividends of democracy, so to speak. You help us to expatiate on that if that's what we see. So if you look at the issues of road, because I remember, was it last year, when the governor, Dapo Abiodun, said that we want to make Ogun a huge or a giant construction site, if I'm correct with that statement. But I know that over 5,000 kilometers of road network are in Ogun State, and more than 2,000 belong to Ogun State as federal roads. So how does the government plan to prioritize road repairs, maintenance across the state, given the limited resources and vast number of roads in need for rehabilitation and our attention?
Yeah, thank you very much. You really said it. That's the fact that Ogun has got quite a number of roads. And many of them, even before the coming of the administration, they're in need of attention. And that's why our governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, has prioritized roads as major projects for his administration. And that's something he's been doing since he came in. And as we speak, not less than about 600 kilometers of road are fixed already, newly. And almost the same number of roads or more in kilometers are receiving attention. And if you look at it in the recent weeks, we've been commissioning roads. We were in Ogijo axis of the state to commission what is called the hospital road, a long road that was in serious desolate state, leading to residents abandoning that area totally for years, long before the coming of the governor. But he prioritized that road because of its importance in that axis. The Ilaro-Wode Road too, recently commissioned. Talking about the Shagamu-Ikperu Road, Shagamu-Ikperu-Shapade Road, the first and second phases commissioned, while the third phase, which is from where the second phase ended in Ikperu towards Oderemo, to Shapade, to link the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. If you ply that road, you will know the importance of that. It's a road that users can make good use of. I mean, road users can make good use of should anything happen on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. You pass through Shagamu into Ikperu, Ode, and you bust out in Shapade, and you're on your way to Ibadan and any other parts of the country. So these are very important roads. And then if you look at the way the governor has been working, he made good his promise to turn the state to a giant construction site. Because aside the almost 600 roads already commissioned, not less than, roads like Atan-Lusada-Agbara, I just mentioned it, as we speak now, our workers are laying asphalt on the road, on a section of the road. And you know what that road will do to the economy of the state. That axis is one hub of economic activities. And then you look beyond that, the laughing around that road within Abeokuta Metropolis now. Yeah. Work was ongoing on it before. Now, if you go there as I speak with you, that road is being taken care of because it's also another road that connects all parts of the state and leads travelers out of the state too. So you have such roads ongoing. There is the Ilishun-Agowoye road. You see, when the governor said it's going to be like a construction site, he actually meant what he was saying. Because now as I speak with you, so many road projects are ongoing at the same time, while we're already commissioning some. Many of these are like Ilishun-Agowoye road. 98% completed. It's just a matter of time, and that road would also be commissioned. You have other roads like the Shagamu-Ikene road. You have another road, the Mowo-Ofada road. You understand what has been the outcry on that road and the need, in fact. When people ask for certain roads, we also agree with them that, no, this road is due, if not overdue, for attention. Then you have the Orile-Oko road in Remo North. You have Ado-Odo Ikongba road, Akute Denro Isashi, Songo Agbado Lambe. And like I just mentioned, these are road projects that are going on simultaneously.
All right. I'm still going to take you up on the Akute Lambe.
Yeah, I know you will take me off on that.
Anyways, let's talk about funding. Ogun State, looking at the proximity to Lagos State, it's quite surprising that it's ranked by budget as one of the highest states with the highest IGR, internally generated revenues. Yeah. I'm asking because I want to know how the government intends to fund a future project and how well have they done in bringing investors into the state. Thank
you very much. Your questions are reasons why we cannot leave our roads in bad state. When the governor came, when Governor Dapo Abiodun came, Ogun State was nowhere near high-ranking IGR states in Nigeria. Nowhere near. But today, we rank second or third, just behind Lagos and one other state. That is a testament of how hard he worked to improve the income of the state. The intention of improving the income of the state is to have enough money to fund projects like this. And it's yielding results. And how is it being able to improve the income? It's by luring investors, bringing investors into the state. Ogun State is today the destination of major investors coming into the country for obvious reasons. You have a state where there is serious ease of owning land and ease of doing business. You have a state where the government is particular about security. You understand that state is a gateway state. Can't get to any part of this country from Lagos without passing a part of Lagos as at today. I mean, a part of Ogun as at today. The same thing goes for criminal activities. Criminals in Lagos trying to escape want to pass through Ogun. Criminals from other parts of the state, of the country, going to Lagos to pass through Ogun. So we understand our responsibility when it comes to security. And for you, as media practitioner, you'll agree with me that Ogun State today is one place where you can hardly get away with crime. You commit crime today in a matter of days, at most. You will be named. And since criminals know their operations within Ogun is reduced drastically, criminals will always be criminals, no matter what you do. Their activities, they will still. But the bottom line for a government is when you ensure that people who perpetrate crime are punished, it will reduce the propensity of crime. And that is something we have done very well. And it's been made possible by our governors' very, very serious support for security operatives in the state. Just recently, the Inspector General of Police was in Ogun State to declare open 25 patrol vehicles that the state procured for security operatives across the state. And then we have a security system within the government that cooperates very well with security aides. The governor himself holds regular interfaces with. So security is one reason why investors prefer Ogun State. Investors need land when doing business. It's key, it's major, location. And when you come to Ogun State and you want to procure, you want to own land, the system has been made so easy. Digitalized systems that run almost on autopilot. You have no problem owning land, and this is something investors find are very, very important. So, having been able to convince investors, local and international, that the state will give them the right atmosphere to do their business, Governor Dapo Abiodun has tremendously increased the internally generated revenue of the state. And that has resulted in the ability of this government to take on more projects. Recently, he was speaking after his victory at the Supreme Court. He announced himself that now we are making more money in Ogun State. The good people of Ogun State should expect more projects. And that's it is the result of that you are saying. That.
Before now, there used to be the issue of this is the federal government's road. We need federal government